Hello, my name is Phuong Linh Ngo, and I'm currently pursuing my MSc in Marketing and Brand Management. My personal motto is that happiness is not the absence of challenges, but the ability to face them. This mindset led me to leave my home country and embark on a journey to pursue my career ambitions at NTU. During my time at NTU, I have had the privilege of experiencing excellent academic programs as well as opportunities for personal and professional growth. In this video, I'd like to share my reflections on how NTU has contributed to my professional development. One of the most fundamental things to identify and working on my professional plan is to understand my strengths and weaknesses. And to do so, I use the set of different diagnostic tests. Diagnostic styles are the best measure of typical performance as they tend to determine how one's behave typically among the different situations. Those tests are temperament, personal insight, personal resilience, and emotional control. Firstly, the temperaments show that my personality is INTP, which are the inclinations of introversion, intuition, perceiving, and thinking. The analysis of the test shows that I'm good at problem solving, love finding a logical explanation, exceptionally logical and rational. However, the test suggested that under stress I may lose my self-confidence, feeling persecuted, being overly critical or illogical. The test also suggests that I work least well on the tasks that require tidiness, patience, routines, and also management of time. Secondly, the personal resilience test examines my endurance during difficulties. My overall resilience score indicates that I'm a medium on resilience, which means I occasionally find it difficult to get going again once I've been knocked down. However, the organization aspect scored the least, linking with the fact that I'm not good at time management, and sometimes I let the planning part take over my day. Although the test stated that I'm good at working with others and coping with change, I do believe that these two aspects are the areas I need to accomplish, since I easily get stressed under the challenging environment. One disadvantage of the test is that they are just measure the certain aspect of individual's personality, since that they cannot capture the whole complexity or nuances of each unique individual. However, the test offered me the systematic and organized way to understand my personality deeply with a science-based. So since then, I can develop my self-awareness and leading to the next part, personal development plan. For the short-term personal development plan, I emphasizes my concentration on 4 goals. The first one, time management. Second one, stress management. Third one, networking and communication skills. And the fourth, business sense and marketing knowledge. Those 4 short-term goals will have the significant contribution towards my long-term goal is to develop my professional brand to leading my own business in a professional way. With that being said, I emphasize the communication skills and business and marketing knowledge are the emphases of this year. For easily to achieve those goals, I made them SMART. First and foremost, for the communication and networking skill, by the end of 8 months, I want to be able to effectively summarize key points, ask follow-up questions in class, and feel more confident in my ability to engage in meaningful conversations with colleagues. My action plan is to attend at least 2 industry events per quarter. Actively engaging with the new contacts generates from each event. In class, I will actively raise my voice and also have a part-time job to talk with native speakers. For business and marketing knowledge, by the end of 8 months, I want to have a strong understanding of brand management strategies and how to apply them to real business. My action goals is to complete a marketing course on LinkedIn Learning within the next 3 months, join any kind of business challenge to enhance business skills, and gain knowledge from multi-channels. For the stress management, my goal is to reduce stress level in my daily life, especially during assignment season, and I need to see the results after every 3 months. By practicing guided meditation techniques, track my progress using a schedule app, control my concentration with yoga. For better time management skill, I will achieve this goal within the next 8 months, which is April 2023, by consistently using a time tracking tool, implementing time management strategy, such as create a daily to-do list, track my screen times, and develop the skills by gaining knowledge from multi-channels as YouTube podcasts. Being an MBA student, I partook multiple CPD events, which are highly relevant to my personal development plan. Over the 8 months, I recorded 37 hours of CPD. This is a networking and communication skill. I acknowledge that this is the main goal of the year, so I follow the PDP strictly by participating in multiple events. For example, the MBS postgrad networking event, the PwC Key to Consulting event, the Thoughtbridge, NTU Job Fairs, and Global Week. The biggest lesson that I've learned along the way is that preparation is key for those networking events. Although people kind of relax and chill towards those kind of event, however, prepare the full interesting list of questions and also take a look at the guest list makes me an outstanding student. Example is when I participated in the NBS postgrad networking event. So I approached Mr. Alex Hiller and asked him some questions around ethical marketing because I know that he did some research around ethical marketing. Me and Mr. Alex Hiller had some meaningful conversation. We attracted other students to join our conversation as well. And by doing so, I gained some meaningful relationships with other students. Another CPD activity that I really did stick to my PDP is that I always tried my best to raise my voice during the time in class. During every presentation that I've given, especially during the CPCE, the customer engagement model, whenever I've given the presentation, I not only tell the story, but I always start with providing my key point and end up with the conclusion. By that, I developed my analytical thought and also developed the meaningful discussion among the class. I usually get easy to burn out, so this year I decided to take a step back to manage my stress. One of the valuable lessons I've learned in this year is stress is not bad. There is good stress and bad stress, and we as humans need some good stress to step out of comfort zone, challenge ourselves. I've learned this from a TED Talk by Kelly, How to Make Stress Your Friend, that my mentor, Miss Sharon Marie, shared with me at the beginning of the year. By analyzing my stress with this module, I understand that when my mind started to think, why this so heavy, why this task needs so much information, is when the distress happened. The workshop 5 Pillars of Stress happened during the PDW enhance my ability to manage stress. In this workshop, CEO of Calm People helped me to understand the type of stress and the root cause of my stress. Hence, I have the chance to implement the meditation. Significantly, after the workshop, I started to allow meditation to be a part of my life. I cannot say that I'm 100% can control my stress. There are still times when I suffered from self-doubt, exhaustion, anxiety, but as I maintain a strong belief that in myself, no matter how dark the day was, I always bounce back. Aligned with the PDP, last 8 months I was working on my time management. So the Atomic Habits is the first book that I finished of this year, and it's a life changer for me in terms of time management. The author suggests that breaking down the larger goals into the smaller, more manageable steps are easier to achieve. The book also suggests that I should have the system to stay on track. So that's why I've implemented the scheduling system right on my phone because it's really convenient. Because by monitoring our progress, we can identify what's working and what's not and make adjustment as needed. I also had a chance to enroll some LinkedIn courses. One significant course that I've enrolled is the Agile rebranding, which brought me knowledge and relevant to my end goal. By understanding the difficulties as a brand manager might face, the useful strategies should be used, I could apply the knowledge from this course to brand management model. As learning of one of my values, I never refuse a chance to develop my knowledge. For the business and marketing knowledge goal, I signed myself for the UBC challenge. It is a stimulated business case challenge where I met other NBS fellows from other courses. There were ebbs and flows during the time. I forced myself to learn more about finance and supply chain knowledge with other team members since none of us have that background. And also, during the time the business challenge happened, I also have multiple jobs as the part-time job and also the study at school. The result of this challenge is not as expected because we were not the shortlisted team. However, the journey is really meaningful. I've learned a lot, not only marketing knowledge, but also other knowledge from my fellows. Understanding my fellows is one of the practice of the reflection cycles. Along the way, there are some mistakes that I've made, and I do believe I am the work in progress. So I did allow myself to fail. For example, during the UBC challenge, we made a huge loss. During the time when we do the teamwork, some team members did not even show up. If I faced that situation in the past, I may feel stressed and angry with those members, and even leading to some aggressive behaviors. But at the present, I did behave with emotional intelligence, and after try to encourage those team members to come to the meetings without seeing the results, I just accept the diversity since this activity is 100% volunteer. So now, after 8 months of continuous learning and developing cycle, I just being so confident about myself. I do believe that I become a better version of myself after 8 months. I'm more confident. I'm better at time management, stress management. What I have done is to answer the first two questions of the Driscoll learning reflection model: what and so what. So now what? I will continuously develop my communication skill, business and marketing knowledge, time management, and data analytic skills. I acknowledge that SDGs are the urgent call by all countries in global partnership settings, which emphasizes the interconnected within environmental, social, economical aspects. So SDG matters because the world economy is vast, around 3 to 4% growth per year. Moreover, there are inequalities in terms of the distribution of income. Also, the economic growth triggers environmental crisis. Sustainability is an interconnected concept that involves addressing environmental, social, and economic issues in an integrated manner, and achieving sustainability requires a balance between these three dimensions as well as collaboration. I choose the gender equality since it's the most resonant goal to me and highly impact my future career. To make change towards gender equality, I think I always start from building the confidence for myself building the set of skills, for example, the communication skills. Secondly, I always encourage and building the community of female friends who always support each other, build each other confidence. I will always challenge gender stereotypes. I'm never afraid to speak up when I see them perpetuate. For example, if I hear a colleague make a sexist comment or joke, I will always calmly and respectfully, ironically question them about the meaning again. Responsible management is an aim for harmonious balance between the needs of people, company, the environment. Responsible management means acting socially and thinking economically. Responsible management matters in terms of business. Responsible management entails a commitment by managers and leaders who take into account of ethical and moral implications of their daily decisions. Responsible management is also the most efficient and effective management structure for integrating ethics and sustainability, it ensuring that certain standards are upheld as an integrated part of all the functions of a company. It ensuring a more sustainable and inclusive socio-economic development. It also boosts the competitive edges of economies. I do believe these are the most three important characteristics that a manager must have. These include leadership skill, excellent communication skills, and strategic thinking. For leadership skill, I do believe that successful managers have the ability to inspire and motivate their team members to achieve their goal. Secondly, the excellent communication skills because successful managers are able to communicate effectively with their team members, stakeholders, and customers. According to Journal of Business and Psychology, effective communication skills are positively associated with employee job satisfaction, commitment, and the performance. Last but not least, I do believe that a successful manager has the ability to think critically and strategically about their organization goals, challenges, and opportunities. In terms of leadership skills, I've had opportunity to take on leadership roles in group projects and activities where I have focused on inspiring and motivating team members. However, I still have room for improvement in delegating tasks effectively and resolving conflicts. In terms of communication skill, I have practiced active listening, asking questions and providing clear, concise instructions in group discussion. In terms of strategic thinking, I've had the opportunity to analyze and interpret data and to make informed decisions. However, I still need to develop my creativity and critical thinking skills to come up with innovative solutions to complex problems. Overall, I believe that I've made some progress in reflecting these characteristics. There's always room for improvement. To effectively manage diverse team, I have found it essential to establish clear expectation from the beginning. This includes setting expectations around communication style, timelines, work processes, and decision making. Hence, every member can understand clearly and deliver the task on time. There was a time even a member who reportedly irresponsible in terms of teamwork, but that member in my team still complete the task on time. So by setting clear expectations and understanding the diverse working style, I've been able to collaboratively with team members. And secondly, despite our different nationalities, cultures, and backgrounds, we are still human beings with similar desires and needs. So this realization has helped me to connect with my international colleagues on a deeper level and develop meaningful relationships. I've also learned to be more patient and understanding of cultural differences. and approach communication with a more open mind. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you really enjoy my journey at NTU. Bye!